Welcome back to Water Park Splashin. It's me, Tom Derrick, and in today's video I'm going to rank and review your favourite rides at Gumbya World. So starting off our list with a trip through the mines, you guys have picked mining roller coaster. And even though yes, I know it is not a water slide, but what makes Gumbya World so awesome is that not only has it got the slides, but it's also got the rides too. And with them both being included within your mission, no matter your reason for visiting, you can go on each one again and again and again. But about the mining coaster, it is what I clarify as the only family coaster over here at the park, with it still experiencing the sharp twists, the turns, the airtime hills and everything like that. But it's on a much smaller scale, meaning if you are not brave enough to take on the bigger rides yet, this is a great first attraction for you. And with it going around what it seems like 3 laps, by the time that you do get off this ride, you'll be ready to take on any coaster. Now before we even talk about the rather dizzy experience that our next attraction offers, the theming for this is so awesome. It's basically you sat in a car with all of like the traffic lights and the road signs and everything like that around you. It's just so much fun. I've never seen something like that before, but that is such awesome theming. It's just a shame though that after you sit in the car, you are going to go for a very crazy experience. Because basically when the lights do turn green, you will be spinning around non-stop on one of 2 platforms that will also then be spun around by a central hub, and I'm pretty sure they're also tilted as well. Yeah, that thing definitely does tilt, and be aware as well that with you facing into one another, if you let out those screams or occasional laughs, people opposite you can see your reactions, which is funny if you're on the receiving end, but if you're on the doing it end, well, maybe there'll be some memories that won't be forgotten. I promise you guys, we will get onto some water slides soon, but right now I've got to talk about Tree Swing. For starters, this is so well themed and fits so much into the Australian landscapes that even if you're like a mile away, it'll kind of just blend in with the surrounding trees. But oh no guys, this is no ordinary tree, because as soon as you've taken your seat on the end of one of those ropes, with up to one other person, which is quite nice you can share the adventure with someone else, the treetop will begin to spin faster and faster and faster until you are swinging completely outwards, providing some amazing views across the landscapes and an incredible sensation of all the wind rushing against your faces, which you really can't experience elsewhere. It's quite funny actually, because normally on these sort of attractions, the whole ride itself lifts up, whereas in this one it seems it spins around at such a fast speed that you will be swinging out, so maybe it even feels more intense than I'm even making it out to be. The question is though, would you take a ride? Oh, that was awful. Finally guys, we have made it onto our first water slide of the list, as we have now got Tiger Snake Tango. And the name's a little bit odd to be honest. It seems like this is both a snake, a tiger, and you'll be doing the tango whilst going down. Well, I just found out that a tiger snake's a real thing, never realised that. But yeah, a tiger snake is a large and high venomous snake of southern Australia. Never knew that. Learn something new every day, guys. And then I guess the tango part comes in with the slide itself, with you racing down the body of that tiger snake, twisting and turning through the tubes, seeing all those flashing lights coming into you, with the water flying into your face. Yeah, you go quite fast on this one, all before it's shooting at the end when you get another gush of water coming in your face. So yeah, bar the name itself, this may be your standard body slide, but it is one which should be taken carefully, because the snake tango, nope, the tiger snake tango is a pretty crazy experience. As you will most likely see when we make our way through this video, there'll be many slides that will blow you away, not only in terms of the slide itself, but the way they work, the special effects, and of course all the family fun elements. However, there's one slide at every theme park which is always a must do for me, and that is the racer sides. This is Red Belly Racer, and what is so awesome about this side, amongst obviously being able to go down your body, yes, no lifeguard will be telling you off this time for going on your front, with you actually being meant to lie down on your front on a mat and then race down the sides. You'll be able to race 4 people down not just a series of bumps, which you commonly find in these sort of sides, but also a series of open areas, tunnels, tubes, and even sections where there's just 2 of you. So by the time you get to the bottom, you will not know whether you're first or last. But do not worry guys, because if you just turn around or do what this guy's done right here and fall back on his back when he goes down the bottom, you'll see there's a time board up there, and that will record both your time and your position, so there's no one can argue that they won the race. I'm not trying to be hysterical here guys, well that kind of was. But anyway, our next attraction is the Taipan water slide, and similar to our last snake adventure, you'll be racing through many tubes, open areas, and of course getting squirted by water the entire way down to the bottom, where you experience that final splashdown. But stay with me guys, as the reason why this is our number 5 position amongst not having to carry that dinghy up the stairs with have a little conveyor belt for you, much better indeed, is that you'll be able to go on this adventure with up to 1 other person. Or maybe 4, I don't know, it looks a little cramped, but maybe you could fit up to 4 in there even. Which means that similar to another attraction we've covered so far, Rush Hour, you'll be able to share those reactions in a good way though, because on this side, when someone gets squirted by water in front of you, or they're going down backwards with a drop, it's just so many fun family memories. Oh my god, I didn't even realise that on the side. They've also got a funnel section. I was just going to move on and I saw it. If you paid attention in physics class, then there is no need for an explanation about our next ride. But if you're like me, who definitely did not, then you may get a little bit of a surprise when you go on Boomerang. Because once you board the exact same boat as on our last side, Taipan, you'll then make your way round many twists and turns similar to most water sides. And you'll be going, Tom, that is not that bad. But oh wait. Then you see that, the giant wall, which you'll then gradually see as you plummet back down going up it, and here comes the physics because whatever goes up has to come back down again. So once you've made it up that wall, you will then drop back down again, go down another little drop and fall into the water at the end. Oh wait, what's that? That is the water park Splashin's rubber ducky, and throughout this video it will be making appearances, so comment down below how many times you see him, not including that one, and we'll pin the first correct comment. Now I've got to admit, throughout the many theme parks and water parks that I have seen across both my channels, there are not many theme parks / water parks that can combine both of them into one, and normally after a while they start edging one way or the other. But over here at Gumbya World, as I've already mentioned, they got both of these, and it is only continuing, as opening its way up in 2022 is TNT, the park's family suspended coaster. For anyone who does not know what a family suspended coaster is though, it basically means that throughout the entire ride, the track will be above you, meaning you'll be dangling your legs when going past all the targets, shooting through the tunnels, and twisting and turning through the air. But normally these sort of rides come with giant inversions or giant turns. Not this one though, it is so smooth but also really fun for absolutely everyone. So if you want a sensation of flying through the air, for starters get the front row, but also go on this ride as there is not many of these out there. You cannot have a theme park or a water park without a ride that makes you go, oh. And you may have thought that that ride was Rush Hour, but oh no, it is Rebel. And to be honest, I don't even know where to begin with this ride, as basically what will happen is you'll board one of the arms of a spinning hub that is then also lifted, spun and tilted and rotated upside down. Did I also mention that the arms that you'll be sat on can also 3D spin as well? So basically, if you do dare to ride this, you're not going to know whether you're upside down, the right way round, to the left, to the right. All you'll be thinking is how long till one of Australia's craziest flat rides comes to a stop, which of information for you guys is after around 3.5 minutes. So you're going to be up there for a while. Yeah, I knew this ride was going to make an appearance right here. This is Project Zero. And from first sight, it looks scary. And when you are on it, it is even scarier. But there is no question that you should do it on your visit. As let's be honest, when can you go on a lift to a bridge of vertical, wait a second, and also upside down, before you then slowly twist around that inversion, getting some crazy upside down hang time, and then drop back down again before kind of rocking back to a complete stop. There is no question that this ride is short, but nor is there a question that not only a trip to Gumbya World, but Australia in general would be nowhere near complete without its 150 foot tall, 65 miles per hour coaster called Project Zero. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.